Thank you for agreeing to do this interview with us. To begin with, can you just provide us with a short background, please, on your profession, where you're from, and your academic background?
Actually, I come from India. There is a place called Varanasi. It's a big religious place. Okay, it's very important for Hindus to go there. So actually, I come from there, and my whole schooling, everything, my childhood, I have spent in that city only in Varanasi. Later, when the came to choose my profession, I tried for years in medicine, school of medicine, but didn't get through. So I took dentistry, and I took dentistry in one of the most topmost college of India. Actually, it's number one. It's ranks one in India. It's in Manipal. So I did my undergraduate in 2002, started in 2002 and finished in 2007 from Manipal. Later, I did my MDS in oral and maxillofacial surgery. Again, I got a government seat in that college. Okay, in 2007 I joined, and 2009, 12 I finished. 2009 I joined, and 2012 I finished. Later, I joined the college in my home state, not my hometown. I got a job in my home state as a lecturer. There's a city called Lucknow. Okay, there I was teaching the postgraduate and the undergraduate students, and definitely performing surgeries also. After that, I saw the opportunity here, and I just came here. From 2013 onwards, I'm here.
And in making these choices and studying dentistry, have you had any role models or anyone that you look up to?
Dentistry as a role model, if you see, as I told, it was not my first choice. So once I got the I came into this profession, then only started develop the liking for this field. So as such, if you see, I don't have a role model in dentistry till now. But yes, that was in undergraduate. Later on, when I started doing postgraduate, I came across I met very many good doctors there, and definitely they are my role model now. And actually, they are all my teachers.
Okay.
Yeah. So my teachers in my postgrad are my role models.
So, in terms of your postgraduate studies, out of all the options, why did you choose oral and maxillofacial surgery?
Actually, since undergraduate time, I was very interested in this subject. So, always whenever it was in my mind that if I do the post graduation, I will always do oral maxillofacial surgery. Since it is a very demanding branch, it definitely it's a very wide field. It doesn't just constrain you to the oral cavity. You come out of the oral cavity, the whole face till neck is covered by the oral surgeon. So now my field is bigger. If you see this subject, it's very interesting. Okay, there are many innovations and treatment which is going on in this field. So definitely, since it was very interesting, I took this field.
So, you mentioned that it is difficult. What are some of the greatest challenges that you faced in your profession?
Yeah, very difficult. Actually, if you see, it is one of the most difficult branches in dentistry because if you see here, you will be always be in the hospitals among the patients. If you see other branches, they are all dental hospitals. But this branch is related to the medical hospital. And if you see, you will be on night duties. You will be on call. You can get call anytime. Since the oral maxillofacial surgery deals with the trauma cases, so definitely you have to be prepared anytime because anytime the call can come from the hospital. Not only that, so because to all the cases are very complex, the what to say, the training also is very complex. We are properly being brushed by our teachers so that if we are alone also, we will be able to take care of our patients. So in that way, if you see, it's a very difficult branch. To tell you, actually in US, it is considered to be the most difficult branch because if you have to do the oral maxillofacial surgery, you have to first finish your BDS study followed by your MBBS study, then only you can take postgrad in the maxillofacial surgery.
I see. So, in all your years of working, what are some of the memorable cases or the most memorable cases that you've had to deal with, if you have any?
Actually, all the cases in neurosurgery are very memorable. They are so interesting because the results, what you see, are instantaneous. You don't have to wait for years to see the results. If I tell you the interesting cases, yes, few will be like our cleft palate patient. The kid will be only few weeks, means definitely from birth onward they will be having the cleft, but once they come, usually they come in 2 weeks time after birth, so they are so small, okay, and if you see, they will be not looking very good. Even the parents won't be very accepting that their kids because of the look. But then the whole process start to manage the cleft lip palate, and the final results sometimes are so good that the parents usually they fall on the feet of the doctor. They are so thankful. Till that time, 2 weeks, they were not ready to accept their kids. And when the treatment starts, and to tell you frankly, the cleft lip and palate results nowadays are very good. You will not be, even the person will not be able to know also that the previously that person was having cleft lip and palate. So the results are very good. Not only that, if you see orthodontic surgeries, have you heard before? Okay, orthodontic surgery in which if the face proportion is disproportionate, what we do, we have to remove some bone from that portion of the face, and we have to make it proportionate. So in that also there is much change in the facial contour, there is much change in the aesthetic, there is much change in the confidence of the patient. I have seen many patients who have come. There are few patients which were not able to get married because of this problem. But after undergoing these surgeries, the results were so good that everything went well, and they are happy today. Not only this field is so elaborate. If you see nowadays, botulinum toxins are being used to reduce the wrinkles. That also the results are amazing. So like that, if you, this field is you cannot constrain this field. This is vast field. So I have many patients. Uh, they are all very interesting, and they are all happy now. So yes.
You have a very emotional connection to
Yes,
what you
my
do.
branch. I am very much emotionally connected. I love this field.
So, of all the cases that you handle, would you say there's anything that you prefer to work on, like a cleft lip or, like you were saying, proportions?
Definitely, I
Or
am more interested in doing trauma cases than reconstructive surgeries. Like after the cancer surgeries, when there is ablative surgery, we remove a lot of tissue. Now that has to be again regrown, or it has to be replaced. That is called the regenerative surgeries. Uh, that I am very much interested into. So in future, I will look forward to develop my skills more in that field.
see. So, given the challenges and every aspect that we've already mentioned,
RPC. RPC.
what would you say are some skills or abilities that are required by dentists on a day-to-day basis?
Can you please come again?
So you've mentioned all the challenges and all the
Yes.
aspects of your line of work. So given all that, what would you say are some skills or abilities that are required by dentists on a day-to-day basis?
On day-to-day basis, it's very important for any dentist to practice ethically, to be honest to their work. Hard work definitely has to be there, and if these three things, and always to keep the patients in mind, then only do any work. So ethically working, honesty, hard work, and patient first. If these things are kept in mind, definitely nobody can stop that person.
Thank you. So why did you choose Malaysia to become a lecturer here?
If I tell you truthfully, actually, I was working there in India, and I saw this opening and I was not like trying to move anywhere, but I saw this advertisement which came in the newspaper in for Malaysia, so I just applied. Okay, and later I got selected for this one. So since I thought that it's a very good opportunity because learning never stops, and the ways of learning are different in one country to another. So it's very good if I can go to other country and to learn more about this field. That's why I came to Malaysia, and definitely I have been very satisfied after coming to Malaysia.
You mentioned that you started lecturing almost as soon as you were done with your postgraduate studies.
Correct. That's
So, do you have any preference for one or the other, or do you prefer doing both at the same time, practicing and lecturing?
I think both can be done simultaneously. There is nothing like if you are doing surgery, you cannot do the lecture. Okay, even though both are time taking, both are difficult thing, but still it can be done simultaneously also. That's why even in India I was doing the same thing. I was doing lecturing also as well as surgeries, and here also the same thing is going on.
So, as a lecturer, what are your hopes for your students?
As a lecturer, okay, I will think that my student consider me as a role model, since my teachers are my role models. So definitely I should be able to put so much of effort that they start liking this field. They should develop interest in this field, and definitely in future if they can consider me as role model, I will be more than happy.
I see. Is there anything particular to look out for in new students who are pursuing dentistry?
New student again, to stay focused, because once you come out of your foundation and you reach the university, the focus goes. Okay, so the have to always remain focused, hard work, always try to excel, keep yourself updated with the new research and innovations, and definitely ethical practice, honesty. These are the few characteristics for a good student.
What are your thoughts on the future of dentistry? Things like the profession, the industry itself, and the marketability of this profession.
That's what I already mentioned in one of part of my interview, that the prospects are huge. That depends upon how you are ready to make your business or to encash your ability. Okay, the prospects are huge. In surgery only, if you see, one dentist cannot learn everything. There's such a huge things, and with so many research going on, so many innovations coming up, the prospect for the future batch of dentists is definitely it's very good. Okay, but they should not stop anywhere. Once you finish your undergraduate, you should go to forward for the special to become a specialist. Okay, if you see in oral surgery itself, I'm telling, when the time when I was doing my postgrad, that time there was not much talk about the stem cell surgeries, but now the stem cell surgeries are also in. That itself is a big thing. Okay, if somebody is interested in the stem cell surgeries, the nobody can stop them from getting success.
So we'll be playing this video for our class of 75 people, all year 1 BDS students.
Okay.
What is your word of advice for all future dentists?
Same as a student now, since you are already in first year, so I will just tell you all to maintain your focus throughout your program and study well and enjoy this profession. It's very important that you enjoy whatever you do. Don't take it as a burden. Enjoy your profession, and if you enjoy your profession, then definitely you will become successful.
Alright, thank you so much for your time, doctor, and we wish you all the best in all your future endeavors.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.